Hey guys, Kelly at theclassyartist.com here, and I just wanted to show you how I'm going to take my average watercolor painting from being, pretty but average, looking like maybe a high schooler could have done it, to being, something a little bit more special. So let's get started. Okay, so I've actually been working on this and thought that the camera was recording, but it had actually died. So I'm just going to show you what I've done to take it from where you saw it in the video number 1 to now. So what you see is me looking at my very, very average drawing and painting and thinking, okay, this needs some contrast and it needs, richer colors, and it needs to just kind of pop a little bit and have more form. So I'm using darker colors as shadows, and I'm actually looking at a picture instead of the real hydrangea because the real ones are wilted, and so you would also be looking at a picture, and so we're getting kind of the same information down. And I just am using a dark blue and I'm patting it around wherever I see that there should be a shadow. I'm also mixing in some dark green wherever, and you know what, if you don't want a shadow somewhere and you just laid it down, add a little water and dab it up as I just did. And I'm just going ahead and laying down that information really wherever I see fit. I'm also working back and forth and trying to lay down a little bit of purple too. I want it to be very kind of translucent and look integrated with what I've already done. Some flowers I'm trying to avoid because they were supposed to stay lighter yellow, kind of that buttery yellow color. And going ahead and laying down, just working back and forth between my different blues and purple. In the last video I really got down the light blue slash white slash periwinkle, so I think that the main focus right now is just the darker blues, the shadows. For the leaves, I should show you what I did for those. I went ahead and with this size brush, I don't know if you can see very well, I went ahead and I used a mixture of the dark green and blue. That gives it a nice shadow. And I looked at my picture and I saw that there was a need for shadows on these leaves over here. And over on this side, it's very dark, pretty much everywhere. And this leaf is less detailed. And then kind of use your brush to spread it out just a small amount. Like I said, if you make a mistake, add a little bit of clean water and that comes off pretty well. Okay, and then this leaf right here is very detailed in how the shadows are and where you kind of see that craggy texture. So that being said, this is kind of the main one to worry about. And also it's a lot lighter in some areas, and so that means that you might want to bring in some yellow and some more light green to kind of highlight certain aspects of that leaf. Vary a lot at the tip here and then along the edges, and then it kind of becomes more that middle green tone. So right now I'm just kind of mixing dark green and the light green to get that middle green, and do some veining with that. I'm just trying to go a little bit broader, and you know, you can even do, if you already did veining, sometimes picking that up, or using a little bit of water and then picking up the watercolor kind of gives it that look. Alright, so those are my tips on how to finish an artwork and make it look more dramatic and like something you would want to hang on your wall. I might not be done with the background. I'm thinking maybe a black background or something kind of fun, so we'll see, but for now, this is it. Go ahead and follow me, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.